Hi, today we're going to read Me First by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Musinger. As we listen to this story about a pig named Pinkerton, who always wants to be first, I want you to, 1, think about what might happen as Pinkerton runs out in front all of the time, and 2, think about what lesson Pinkerton might be learning throughout the course of this story. Alright, let's go. Me First. Pinkerton was pink, plump, and pushy. He would do anything to be first, even if it meant bouncing off bellies, stepping on snorts, or tying tails. Me first, he cried, when he had been last in line and finished first down the slide. Me first, he cried at story time, settling on his round bottom with his big head right smack in the middle. And every day in the school trophiteria, "Me first!" rang out. And there was Pinkerton. Would you like being in Pinkerton's class? Yeah, I'm not sure I would either. He seems like he's a little bit rude and selfish. One Saturday, Pinkerton's Pig Scout troop, it's kind of like the Boy Scouts, or a group that goes out in the woods and like camps and explores nature. Pig Scout troop went on a day trip to the beach. Pinkerton was first on the bus and sat in the front row. He was first off the bus, first in the water, first out of the water, and first into the picnic basket. After lunch, the Pig Scouts decided to go for a hike. Off they went, with Pinkerton leading the line, of course. As the Pig Scouts marched across the sand, they heard a faint voice in the distance. The voice called out, "Who would care for a sandwich?" Pinkerton pricked up his pointy ears. Care for a sandwich? Oh, yes, me first, he thought, and he began to trot ahead of the others. What do you think Pinkerton will find? Interesting. Let's see. Soon, he heard the voice again, closer and louder this time. "Who would care for a sandwich?" "Me first!" cried Pinkerton, kicking up sand and leaving the other Pig Scouts far behind. His imagination almost burst. Peanut butter, jelly, 2 tomatoes, 7 pickles, a slab of cheese, a blob of mayo, a big smear of mustard, all for me first. Who would care for a sandwich? Now, at a full gallop, Pinkerton shrieked, "Me first!" Over a sandy hill he flew, and kerplop! He landed face to face with a small creature with a bump on her nose and fur on her toes. Well, that was unexpected. "Am I glad to see you?" she cackled. "I sure could hear you coming. Me first, me first, me first, me first. I guess you really would care for a sandwich." This witch lives in the sand. I wonder if Pinkerton's in for a surprise. "Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed," replied Pinkerton. He jumped up and down so fast, his teeth jiggled. "Good," cackled the small creature. Pinkerton waited. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. "Well?" he asked. "Well, what?" replied the small creature. "The sandwich," begged Pinkerton. "Where's the sandwich?" What is Pinkerton like in this part of the story? Like, what kind of person is he? Yeah. What do you think he could learn? What's that? Patience? You think Pinkerton could learn patience? I agree. You think Pinkerton could learn to share and think of others? Yeah, that would be good as well. Yeah, I agree. Pinkerton's a little bit selfish and impatient. The small creature curtsied. It's kind of like a little bow with your knees. Look, you're looking at her, she went on. I am a sand witch. And I live in the sand. And you said you would care for a sandwich. So here I am. Care for me. I don't think this is what Pinkerton thought. This sandwich would like him to care for her, or take care of her. He thought he was getting a snack. All Pinkerton could say was, but taking no notice, the sandwich continued. You said me first. You wanted to be first to care for me. Well, congratulations. Now just come along to my sandcastle. Grabbing Pinkerton firmly by the sleeve, she led him around a few bends. Before he could say, but I... Again, the gate to her castle closed. All right, my pink, plump, and pushy one. Now you care for me. You may have the honor of being the first to powder my nose and comb my toes. Seeing no way out, Pinkerton powdered her nose and, well, combed her toes. Like hobbits. Next, she crowed, you may be the first to put my supper in a bucket and feed me with a shovel. Caring for a sandwich doesn't sound like that much fun. Pinkerton looked around. He had no choice. He put her supper in a bucket and, well, he fed her with a shovel. See, there he is. His first one, though. Nobody else beat him to the job. Rubbing her tummy, the sandwich spoke on. Finally, after you've had the privilege of being the first to wash my dishes and sweep my castle and do my laundry and curl my hair and tuck me in, you may be the first to tell me a bedtime story. Pinkerton washed the dishes, swept the castle, did the laundry, curled the sandwich's hair, and tucked her in. The sandwich stretched and yawned loudly. Now the story. I need my story. Pinkerton was so tired he could barely speak. I don't know any stories, he whimpered. Well, then how about making something up? Oh, how about something concerning a pushy pig who always wanted to be first? Pinkerton sighed and began. Once upon a time, there lived a pig who always wanted to be first. Until one day, he met a wise sandwich. Wise and beautiful, cut in the sandwich. A wise and beautiful sandwich who showed him that first was not always best. Ah! Cackled the sandwich. She gave Pinkerton a slow, serious, meaningful wink. Have you learned something? Oh, yes. Oh, said Pinkerton, I promise that I have. In that case, thanks for the care. Goodbye, and good luck. She opened the gate, and Pinkerton sped off so fast. He didn't even notice the delicious sandwich that she had held out for him. He was just in time to catch the bus. On he scooted, pink, plump, and glad to be last. Well, friends, what is Pinkerton like at the end of this story? Here, it seems that perhaps he's changed. What important lesson does Pinkerton learn in this story? Is that lesson important just for Pinkerton, or is that an important lesson for everybody to keep in mind? First is not always best. Letting others go first is sometimes okay. that something we can all use? I think so. Thanks, Pinkerton, for helping us learn. That was Me First by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Musinger. Thanks for listening. Stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands.